Hey guys! This is going to be my updated makeup collection 1 year later. I figured after all the paring down that I've done this past year and with the moving and just my wanting to go through my makeup and actually pick out the things that I love to use and actually use them instead of keeping makeup that I was kind of feeling into it but not really, or just things that didn't work. I wanted to really make this year the year that I focus on using things that I love. I don't know, I'm just feeling great about the collection that I've got so far, and I thought I would share how much I've pared down. I will say that since the first video that I had posted of my makeup purge, I have found a good balance of natural and non-natural products, so I'm not going to be so severe on myself this year in trying to necessarily stick to all natural things if they don't work. That seemed to be an issue that I had a lot with a year ago and a little bit before that when I was trying to switch natural. I'm getting to the point where I'm going to do my research, but I just don't have the patience to or the money to constantly go out and buy natural products that may or may not necessarily work for me, because you know, buying online, you don't get the option to try it out, and usually there's no return policy on them. So I do have some products that are not natural, but they are things that I've found that work for me, and maybe eventually I will find alternatives for them that are natural. So I've got a good mix right now. There are still some things that I'm trying to work through, but I do enjoy using them, and I will continue using them until I run out or I decide to find a natural alternative for it. So I'm going to take you in to my collection, and I hope you guys enjoy watching. So I'm happy to say that going from a whole vanity filled with makeup and then a whole set of, like, I think I had 2 or 3 sets of acrylic drawers filled with makeup, I've got everything to pretty much fit this small drawer right here. So I'm going to pull that out in a little bit to show you. So everything that I have is pretty much in this drawer, which is a very slender drawer. That's the sink area. So my husband's side is right over there. I get this whole drawer. And then I've got things that are kind of in this a little acrylic organizer that I had saved. And then the miscellaneous items. So these are items that I keep in my makeup bag with me, in my purse. And then these just kind of sit on the counter. So going into the makeup drawer, you can see this is a majority of it. I've got a Muji bag for my makeup eye brushes. I kind of kept them in here while I was staying in with my mother-in-law. We had a very small space as well, so this was just easy for me to corral them, pick them up, use them every day. I've got 2 little organizers from the Container Store in here, and they kind of corral smaller items. So I've got a Zuzu Luxe mascara and 2 Bare Minerals products. This is the Under Eye Concealer Stroke of Light in 2, the number 2, and then this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. This houses mostly all of my loose eyeshadows, so I had an Ipsy bag that came with this, so this is the Marsk eyeshadow. It's kind of like a bronzy color. Thought I'd play with that. Not eyeshadow, but this is the Well People Illuminizer Universalist Multi-Use Color Pot. I love this highlighter. And then I've got, let's see, I have a couple Breesia products in here. There's the Breesia, this is the cream shadow in, what is it, Spiced Tea. I quite like that one for fall. And then this is a loose shadow in Mulled Wine, so that came in the same collection. as well as this one, which is Cranberry Fizz. And I think the rest of these were from, what is it? Aromalee's like subscription boxes. So I have Yggdrasil from a Nordic collection. This is Valhalla, Ragnarok. This was from a subscription from Aromalee, Metamorphosis. And then this was from the Narnia collection. And I think these were a couple Aromalee samples in here. So that pretty much all sits in this little thing. And those are all the loose shadows that I have that I haven't pressed. In this container right here, I've got the Urban Decay's eyeshadow primer potion, some hair ties, a couple hair clips, because I've got really nowhere else to keep them. I always keep a bulldog clip out here with me in the bathroom because if I have beauty samples that come in those little packets, I can keep them closed. A little spoolie. I wanted to try these Kat Von D tattoo eyeliners because everybody seems to rave about them. Don't think they work for me. They say that they work well for people that have oily eyelids. Even with a primer on my eyes, I feel like they still smear or smudge or just get all over my eye area. But I bought the little trio from Sephora to try. I love Josie Maran products, so you'll be seeing that a lot. So I've got 3 Infinity Argon tints. So this is Timeless Coral, this is Limitless Pink, and Everlasting Honey. I love those. Okay, moving on, I've got, this is an e.l.f. eyelash curler, works for me. Ardell eyelashes. I keep these around for like special occasions. And Sonia Kashuk eyebrow pencil sharpener thing. Bourjois. I think this is an illuminating highlighter. I liked that they redid the packaging for it to the one that it first came out in, like a century ago, which I thought was really cool. The 150th anniversary design. So I bought that when I was in England, so I love using that. I do have a Well People mascara that I'm trying to use up. Got this in a Birchbox when I was at the Birchbox event in Chicago. Sadly, not waterproof, so I kind of just only wear this when I'm at home. I've got the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder Trio, which I really, really like. And the Tarte Amazonian Clay Pressed Powder. I really don't like this. I don't like it as much as I did the Silk Naturals Blur Powder, but they don't seem to have that on their website anymore. I can't search it, I can't find it, which is too sad because that was an all-natural alternative to powder. And I had used the loose powder of this before, but something about this, maybe they changed the formula or something, but it's just not working like I remember it to. So I think I'm going to try the Laura Mercier loose powder after I finish that. I've hit pan on that, so that'll be done soon. I've got the Ciate Olivia Palermo collaboration. I think it's a cheek and blush tree combo, but the only thing is like you see that? Like it's off. Like you open this up and it's like this way, which kind of bothers me. So I don't know if anybody else had that issue, but like it came loose, that's how it was, so that just kind of irks me slightly, but haven't tried that yet. And then what you see here is pretty much all I've got for eye palettes. So I've got some spares for my eyelash curler. This is my Clinique eyeshadow palette in Neutral Territory 2. Oh, actually I lied. There is one more Clinique's palette. It's the one with the 4 shades of purple that I wore on my wedding day. So I have that. It's in a train case in my bedroom. The Marc Jacobs palette in The Innocent. So this is pretty much my go-to everyday palette because of the brown tones. I love wearing browns as a smoky eye for every day. So that's my everyday there. This is my Charlotte Tilbury Dolce Vita palette. I love this palette. Let me see if I can open this. I went to London this time around with the express goal of getting something from Charlotte Tilbury. I've got the Smashbox Full Exposure palette. This is the one that kind of sits in the little cubbies while you're checking out. While I like the shade range, I don't like how sometimes some of the shades are kind of powdery and they don't really give off any colors, so that's kind of disappointing. But it's a great slim neutral palette to travel with, so I keep that around. As for all of my pressed shadows, this is pretty much what I've got left. So I've got this little RX palette, which I keep kind of like my all over lid colors. And these are all my natural shadows, in case you're wondering. And then that is supposed to be, these larger pans are supposed to be the Naked 3 dupe colors from Silk Naturals. And then these are kind of, I think that's a cheek highlighter. And then these are just kind of all over wash colors. I love all over light colors for the lid, just kind of brings some depth and life to the eyes on your very sleepy days. So that pretty much all fits in here. Very happy that it all does. Just kind of leave it there for now. And moving on to this little area, it's kind of a combination of skincare and makeup as well, so not everything here obviously is makeup. I've got a Pixie primer here that I'm trying to use up. This is the Josie Maran Coconut Watercolor Eyeshadow in Rose Gold. I'm very sad because the little doe foot tip fell off. Like, it fell off when I was trying to apply it. Snapped right in half, so I'm trying to keep it and then maybe like shake it up and use it in the summertime and apply with my fingers. I'm hoping that'll help. Once it gets on your eyes, that's it. It's pretty much, it won't budge, which is great, but at the same time, it's like if you're applying with your fingers, it gets a little messy. I have a Josie Maran highlighter stick. I love this, the Argan Enlightenment Illuminizing Wand. And I also have the liquid version too. I love her highlighters. And in the wintertime, with the dull skin, I love highlighters. I'm really into them right now. My Zuzu Luxe eyebrow pencil and two Too Faced lipsticks. I have Cinnamon Kiss, which is what I wore on my wedding day, so that's kind of a sentimental thing, and I love the shade as well. And then this is Bumbleberry. I honestly bought it for the name, and it happened to be in a shade that I love, so that worked out. Back here I've got, this is an eye pencil, the Mr. Right Now. Got it in Ipsy bag a while ago from the Balm. I don't think it's waterproof, so it did smudge on me, but I'm going to give it a try. One more time. I've got a London Butter Lippy in, what color are you? Fruitcake. That's a brighter color. I don't wear this all the time, but I think more in the spring and summer that might work out. I've got a Burt's Bees lip gloss in Evening Glow. I don't think I'm really into this. I've tried it a few times and it's a little too thick and goopy on the lips, and I feel like it dries my lips out, but I'm trying to kind of use it up in a way. NARS lip pencil in, you guessed it, Cruella, the most popular color it seems. It's a universal red lip color. I love the texture, the formula, love it. And then I bought a Bite Beauty kit at Sephora during their whole holiday thing, so these were the two shades that came in it. I've got a Smashbox lip gloss in, I don't know what shade you are. You are in the tiniest print ever. Okay, well, it came in a holiday box for Pop Sugar a year ago, so that's the shade. It's like an ox bloody color. It's a really nice, bold lip. NARS Dolce Vita is my favorite neutral everyday lip. I love this lipstick. I will buy that again. If you've watched my vlogs, my husband got me the Besame little kit that came with the little matchstick lipsticks, and then I've got the lipstick right here. I haven't tried it yet, but I haven't had the occasion to wear bold red lip. And then these are the things that I keep in my makeup bags. This pretty much goes into my work bag, my weekend bag. I just slip it in one bag and then put it into the other. Past 6 months I've really gotten into lip glosses. I didn't used to be. I used to be just a lipstick girl. And some of these just came in some boxes and I've tried them and really like them. And then I've got a Butter London Lippy in Toff. I love this one. This is a great neutral. And that one looks great on top of this, which is a Slick Stick from the All Natural Face or Silk Naturals? I can't remember. Silk Naturals. And this is in Bobby, which was supposed to be kind of like a... I was trying to find a dupe for the NARS Dolce Vita. And this one comes quite close. So those are my lip products. And then I've also got this Dino Plates in the cherry shade. So Beach Jam, that's what it is. So that's it, guys. That was my makeup collection. I'm so happy that I got it down to such a small amount. To some people that actually, this might actually be still quite a bit. For some people, everything fits into a makeup bag, and that's fine. I eventually want to get this down to a much smaller scale, but I'm happy with what I have, and everything that I have out is, I love using it. Because it's such a smaller amount, I'm able to rotate it and use different things each week and actually feel like I'm getting somewhere with the makeup. It feels great. It feels great. It came to a point where I think I really was like, do I really need 5 palettes that have brown eyeshadows in them? No. And it really forced me to think about the quality of the product and get over the guilt of, yes, I spent the money, but the money's already gone, so let's toss it if you don't want it. I hope this inspires you to take a look and maybe reevaluate your own makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I hope you guys are enjoying following my paring down journey, because it's been quite a year so far and I am really loving the results, and I'm so happy that you guys are following along, and just, it feels good to kind of do these videos because I feel like I've got somebody to report to, and that is just a great feeling. So I hope you guys are doing well, and you know, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you guys are looking to pare down yourself, especially in the makeup beauty department. I know it's an easy one to let kind of get out of control. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!